Stick your bass in my face, stick your bass in my face. Everything you say is in very bad taste. Stick your bass in my face, stick your bass in my face. Only want to hear your ass because the top is a waste. What you say means nothing to me. Though you have a lovely bottom, that's all I wanna see. The words you speak should never be heard. It should come from your ass. Rest assured, stick your bass in my face, stick your bass in my face. Everything you say is in very bad taste. Stick your bass in my face, stick your bass in my face. Only want to hear your ass because the top is a waste. A wise man told me you're the cream of the crop, and to only love your bottom and never the top. Your mouth tells lies, but your ass speaks the truth. Bend over, baby, let your rear end be soothed. Stick your bass in my face, stick your bass in my face. Everything you say is in very bad taste. Stick your bass in my face, stick your bass in my face. Only want to hear your ass because the top is a waste.
Hey, welcome on this fine Sunday. How we sounding? Sounding groovy? We sounding good? I'm gonna check the levels here. Every week is always a new setup. Bruce, good seeing you. Welcome. Naples Home Improvements LLC, welcome. Electro Omega, we got thrash metal in the house. He's on Troll Patrol. Robley Bailey, welcome. Michael Labetz, welcome, dude. Electro Omega. We got By Grace USA. By Grace USA, welcome. We got a few first timers here, so we're gonna be introducing them around here in a bit. So is everybody having a good time on this fine Sunday? We feeling really groovy, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Mitch Heyman, welcome. Shake Your Guitar Tutorials, we got Christophe from France in the house. Welcome. And I've got anybody, if you guys know how to stop those notifications that come popping up over the chat, I'd really appreciate it. Teach me how to do it. We're feeling crazy. Get your groove on, cats. Halface, welcome. Got some new strings on there. We gotta break them in. Let's see how far we took that out of tune with some of that wackiness. So we're feeling groovy and special on a Sunday. It's good seeing you guys. I've been looking forward to doing this. I even tried to set up a few new tracks for it. Managed to break 600 subscribers, so I'm really quite happy about that. I want to thank the kind folks there. Let's see, and we got our new face in here. By Grace America. She's actually just getting into streaming. And I came across her live stream. And, I'm sorry. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Didn't quite catch that one note, but let's see. So anyways, check out By Grace America. She is brand new. I really thoroughly enjoyed her stream. She strums some acoustic guitar and does some singing and all that, and it was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed that. So, and I believe she's starting to stream on Saturdays too. So yeah, no doubt. And she's a first timer here on the stream, so definitely subscribe to her. By Grace, all the fine folks you see here on this live stream are all insanely talented people. So yeah, please subscribe to them too. Thrash metal and fun riffs. I mean, his name says it all. You never know what you're going to get with him. We got Hurricane Moon in the house. Welcome. Shake Your Guitar Tutorials is just a fierce guitar player. Fantastic dude. We got Janice Lala in the house. She also sings and strums a guitar too. So welcome, Janice. And you got a peer over there by way of By Grace USA, so get to meet her. Let's see. What else? We got Mike's Angels and Devils. What's going on, dude? Good seeing you. Just wrote a line and disappeared. I know. YouTube. Right now, I'm dealing with a brand new YouTube interface. They've just went ahead and changed the interface on us, so... Meryl J., welcome, my friend. I didn't see you up there. You kind of slipped in there, yeah? You're sneaking in on us, man. You're being a real sidler, as they say on Seinfeld. We must make it rock a little harder. So, yeah, brand new string, so it's going to sound a little brighter than usual. But eventually, I'll get this bad boy in tune. So, anyways, so what were we talking about? Oh, yes, we were talking about music. Yeah, so Janice Lala, welcome. Robert Bailey, you're a new face in the house. Welcome, man. No, I'm sorry. See, my eyesight isn't the greatest, and especially now that I'm using that monitor because I set up my big monitor over there. So we got Robbly. Robbly Bailey is the name. Robbly. Do you go by Rob for short, or are you just Robbly Bailey? Let's see. Anthony Lee Band, welcome. Good seeing you. Thanks for popping down and chilling out with the cool kids. By the way, this is where the cool kids hang. So if you ever wonder where the cool kids are, they're right here. That's exactly where they're at. So, can you play Tom Petty? Let's see. Tom Petty. Tom Petty. I think it's... She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves to way in America too. No, I think it's even lower. Loves freeway in America too. Well, I'm free. Free falling. And that's about the best I could do. Jack the Rabbit, welcome, my friend. Brilliant songwriter right there, man. His latest, dude, I checked it out. I was like, wow. We got the Wascowee Wabbit in the house. we are doing well. So, like I said, everybody, if you see a face you don't recognize, please subscribe to each other. We're growing this music community and having a good time doing it. So, yeah. So, anyways, let's see. What do we got here? How about a jam? Hope we're feeling a little funky today. Gotta have more game. Do a vid when you hit 600? Yeah, do it, Janice. Wally! Welcome, Wally! Stephen Ray Vaughan. Dave, Stafford's Music Studio, welcome! Nicholas, welcome to the Kool Kiddzz. You're just gonna get a big dose of guitar meets science. These guys know what we're talking about. Blackjack, welcome. R2! Guitar Hack! Guitar Hack, welcome! R2, welcome! We're about to get wild! Look out! Stanius, welcome! Let's see, so we got a little request for Steve Ray Vaughan. And then we got a little request for Django Reinhardt. That's about the best I could do. And then, let's see. We got a request for Neil Diamond. Where it began. And then there we go. So, now we're covered. Let's go ahead and do some more jamming. We are feeling good on a Sunday. If you see a name you don't recognize here, please subscribe to them. This is an awesome guitar community we have right here. Every single person on this chat right now is insanely talented. Fun science fact. A nickel is both smaller and bigger than a dime. Man, that is heavy, dude. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see. These are all new tracks, so. I'm thinking this one. I know I was kind of particular toward this one. Let's see what we got. You don't know what it is, but here we go. Oh, yeah. Groovy. Groovalicious is what we're talking about. I think we need a little wah for that. welcome. Stacy Brown, welcome. As if I hadn't trashed it enough. As if I had not trashed Fleetwood enough. You're asking me to damage them even more? Ed Dana, welcome! He's doing his Sunday edits and tuning in. Right on, man.
Getting down with the grooves now. Get it on.
Oh, yes. Hugh Caldwell, welcome. All the way from Scotland. You got Ed Dana in the house. Thank you. Yeah, so that was some funkiness there. Whew, just starting to kind of warm up. It has no name. It's just kind of an improvisation. I'm going to try to do something. I understand some people want to hear some kind of rocking out, man. Thank you, Robbly. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is, we have some fun. I basically get on here, do some jams, talk about things, a little bit of whatever. I'm actually running through an amplifier now. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you could see that off in the distance there. Now, I'm not actually running through that PV. That's PV Bandit, but it's actually outfitted with an Eminence Wizard speaker. And I'm actually going through that little 15-watt PV trans tube right there. But its speaker sounds, it's a tiny speaker. So I run it through the Wizard, and then I mic it up, and it sounds a little better than the other stuff. So, what the funk do you think you're doing anyway? What the funk, man? So yeah, I come up with a funk upbringing, even though I play, rock, jazz, blues, whatever, jack of all trades, master of none, whatever you want to call it. But is that a Blazer? Yes, that is a Blazer 158 trans tube model. You got one of those, don't you, Ed? I knew you had some PVs up there. This guitar is hard as hell to play. I put on the brand new strings, and for some reason it's harder to play, but that's all right. I'll have to break it in. But yeah, the Blazer sounds great through that 12-inch Eminence Wizard, because the Eminence Wizard basically captures sort of the frequency responses of the, like the Marshall speakers. Split the atom, cause a chain reaction, and yes. That is exactly right. See, I got this really polished up, thick pick here, and it is helping get some speed. Though I think I'm going to try the old chicken pick as well. Those little Petrucci flows are pretty nice. I dig them. No, I'm not a shill. Nobody sends me free stuff. But companies out there, you really should. I'd show off your stuff. So, yeah, send me free stuff and I'll show it off. And I'll speak good about it, even if I hate it. No. By Grace, thank you so much. And By Grace USA, like I said, I just checked her out. Checked out her stream, and she's just starting out. It was only her second stream. So, yeah. So I was on there, and we chilled out, and I watched it and had a really good time. So I said, come on over to my stream, and I'll introduce you to some folks. So hook up with By Grace USA. By Grace, be kind enough to subscribe to all these fine folks you see up here, too. And, see, yeah, Robley as well. If you got a channel, I'll sub you. It's always nice to meet new people and get things going. So, free energy, yes. It's all in the picking hand, folks. That is free energy. So we say we take ourselves a Phrygian mode, right, or a Phrygian shape. And we could, descending is easier for me than ascending, but I'm using this chicken pick that I actually sharpened up on this sandpaper, this deluxe sandpaper. And then you flip it around, you polish it up, and it looks gorgeous. Well, actually, it looks horrendous, but it does the job. So it's a nice little tip, and I could really kind of dig in and get some note definition when speed picking. Yeah, can't say I'm still as fast as some of those extraordinarily fast people out there, but it does the job for what I'd like to do, you know. Sextuplets, basically, so. Yeah, and, you know, I was digging through this pedal. I was actually setting it up before the live stream, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I forgot I had something in here. If I can find it. Ah, it's right here. Now, I just want to see if anybody recognizes this tune. Are you ready?
Hack is back for the attack. 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 Hack is back for the attack.
Anybody recognize that?
Hack is back for the attack. Hack is back for the attack. Hack is back for the attack.
Yes, that one there is actually a little thing I wrote for Guitar Hack, because he had been on a stream a long time ago. He said, I'm back, and it just ended up becoming this improv thing. Well, I found it again, Hack. And if you notice, I've spared the kazoo. We can't spare the kazoo, but then again, I've never tried it through the amp, so I don't know what kind of undefined behavior we'll end up with. It's the Hack Attack. Well, see Guitar Hack. There you go, Thrash. Hack is live every week, Thursdays, right?
Thursdays.
I have a kazoo right here. So if we took that funky progression, you could actually play over the top of it, get the mic out of my way here.
We can make it almost sound like a guitar.
Hack is back for the attack. 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 Hack is back for the attack.
Wow, it is just hack day today, huh?
Anytime we hit 20 viewers on here, which actually came a lot earlier. And yeah, there's also a show that my wife refers to as Jizz Rags. She's like, hey, aren't those Jizz Rags guys going to be on? That's Stafford's Music Studio. He's on Fridays. We got Hack that's on Thursdays. Hack, what time on Thursdays again, please? 7. I don't want to misquote it. That's the thing. I'm always so afraid of getting it wrong. That's why my mentions are kind of weird. And I've got more, what do you call it, pop-up things. If I could just get rid of those damn notifications that pop up over your chat, it would be lovely. Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's exactly right. So check out Guitar Hack. This dude he's friggin' legendary, man. He got to interview me on there. I got to interview with him. I got to be interviewed by him on there. And it was a complete honor. Just amazing. Such a cool experience. He had me digging through the past and everything. Well, he's interviewing all sorts of heavy duty players. He had Steve Stein on there. Popov, these people who interview all the big names. Who was the last one you had? I loved it. I can't remember the name right now. It's escaping my head, but that was great. I hopped on there and had just such a blast asking him questions. And he did interview Yngwie. Ah, how cool was that? Yeah, he interviewed Yngwie Malmsteen, and I was like, dude, yeah, I'm sorry, but I just love Yngwie. Which is, yeah, 319-278-4 Canadian. Quentin James, welcome, my friend. Howdy to you and Emmett the bird. Quentin James has a very cool bird named Emmett. And I have a very cool dog named Bill. I don't know where Bill's at right now, but Bill always thinks about Emmett. So Bill sends his regards, without a doubt. Why, Bill just magically appears. How in the heck does that happen? Hey, Bill. Come here. No, you just gotta say hi to the gang, that's all. No, it's okay. It'll be very short, Bill. Bill's like, I don't feel like being picked up and introduced to everybody, but this is Bill the shih-tzu, everybody. Bill has short hair. Bill likes having short hair. Right, Bill? Yes, you do. Look, the whole gang's saying howdy. We got Jimmy Biter in the house, everybody. Another seriously monster guitar player. Check him out. Yeah, Michael's doing some cool jams over there. So it's always good to see what you got going on. Blackjack Guitar Nut. If you could describe to the fellow chatters Blackjack Guitar Nut about your signature cool bending technique, that is really friggin' cool. Christoph, I just checked out one of his latest collab videos, and that was friggin' awesome. We got Stafford's Music Studio on Fridays, and he's up there with R2, R3 Locking Nut, and the Joe Wentz Project TV. Those dudes are a friggin' hoot. So I'm hoping to be able to join you guys eventually on there if you ever have me back. Not that I'm inviting myself or anything, but you know how that goes. I'm joking. Of course, it'll be a little while anyways because my work schedule's kind of crazy. We got... Where's Metalhead Hippie? Oh, there you are. Okay, I see you, Metalhead Hippie. So yes, don't worry, you are showing up in the chats. Good seeing you. Metalhead Hippie, of course, is on after I am, basically, at 7 o'clock Central, 10 Eastern. So check him out. And he shows you off. So if you got a video and you want him to play it, he's like our YouTube radio station. We have a good time with him. So. And I do the intro music for it, so yeah, that's at 7. My fan needs to be on. Oh my god, it's hot in here. We got the light up llama today, gonna pop some snooze, gonna do some jams. Of some sort. Thank you very much. Yes, I tried to go all Zakk Wylde because I still don't know how to play doom metal. So I think we got there. I said, hey, Zakk is pretty doomy, so we'll get close. But we do some really weird stuff here, so try to keep it interesting. You know how that goes. It's always fun that way. Everybody, I want you to take your brains and tune them to C sharp. I have a hard time soloing in C sharp, so I'm going to solo in C sharp. And if it doesn't work out, well, then I'll throw in jazz notes. So, but I do think we need a little funky sound for it. When I say funky, I don't mean funky as in funk. I think funky as in weird. Aha, right on, man. Thank you. Yeah, if we get a dime out of it, that's awesome. You don't, Halface. You just play by the seat of your pants and hope you're in rhythm. Welcome. Truth Guitar Method, welcome! Another science experiment right there. That's somewhat 4-4, but we're not quite sure. Thank you, Paddle Pedal Room. Good seeing you. How's everything going for you, Paddle Padded Room? You always make me do tongue twisters. That's good to hear, bro. The pedal padded room. The padded pedal room. You know, if you got pedals and you got a lot of them, that room better be padded, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll just go nuts trying them all out. Wow. It's amazing what happens with new strings. You got to really break those bad boys in, but it's starting to play a little easier now. Starting to kind of get those strings to be a little bit less al dente. They're always al dente fresh out of the package. You know how it is. You got to boil them up a little bit. So I'm trying to do a little bit of string boiling now, simply by pretty much just playing anything as fast as possible. But let me take you through this pick. I'm going to take you on a pick journey. And for that, I would need to dismantle my mic for a moment. Let's talk about picks. Everybody likes to talk about gear. I like to talk about picks. I like cheap gear. Picks are cheap gear. Because with just one pick, you could change your tone entirely. Well, this here is, and no, I'm not a shill, but Chicken Picks, if you're watching, turn me into one, and I'll plug your pick all day. Well, I took this pick here, and I scraped the crap out of it. So I basically took it all across the sander there, and I noticed that it actually gives me a very nice attack on the strings. So it's got a really nice tone. It's almost kind of like picking with your fingers. And yeah, so I've got a really high action set on this guitar that I'm playing on. So it's not the most legato friendly, but a good high action in my book is really nice for speed picking. So it makes me want to speed pick on it more. A good low action makes me want to legato more. Have you ever tried Graphtex? Yeah, I heard about the Graphtex, but I also heard that with a picker like myself, I could end up turning them into powder. That would not be good. This thing here, these chicken picks are the toughest damn material you've ever seen. I almost can't even shape it with my strings. Normally when I take a pick, usually by maybe about an hour or so, or hour and a half, I've already reshaped the pick, and this one has not. Yeah, down with fret buzz. But yeah, those Graphtex are nice. People really like them. It's just me, I'm horrendously horrible on picks. Really hard on picks and strings. So, for a player like myself, I pretty much need a cement pick. But this is about as close to it. Some kind of thermal plastic they use. That or shaves his picks. Yes, I do. I shave the picks on carpet. That gives them the final polish. You could also reshape a pick, if you like a nice pointy pick like I do. I like one that's somewhat pointy. Not 100% point there because then it digs into the strings too much. But if it's got a little bit of a point to it, you get a pretty good level of control over your note. So when I want to do phrases like, right, I need a good dig in, sort of. Yeah, because without the dig in, then it sounds a little weaker. So, yeah, I just started checking out Wally Grooves. He found my page, and so I got on there, and man, that dude was rocking out. He had two of them juxtaposed on the screens there, and it was great. Nice rock tune he had going on, so I subbed immediately. Good old Dunlop, yep. And this flow that I've been playing too, this Petrucci flow, that's made by Dunlop. But as you can see, I've already rounded it like hell, and I've only been playing on it for about an hour or so. So I had to switch over to this one. shaves the beard on the carpet. Ask Thrashopedia. He knows all the good. So yeah, you could do that. You could get a nice funk groove in like a... Oh, there's more notifications. Does anybody know how to stop those notifications from flying across in Chrome? Do you have any idea? I never use Pick. Ah, Grace. By Grace, that's, yeah. No, that's fine. And there's a lot of people who don't use Picks. And you could also play stuff without a pick, which is just fine too. You know, I could do an entire uninstall Chrome. Yeah, pretty good, padded pedal room. Yeah, okay. So Chrome basically sucks, is what you're saying. I have Vivaldi in there now. I love that Vivaldi browser, so I might just use that instead from now on. Yeah, when you use a... God, that's so corny, but it's great. You could do a lot of stuff with just your fingers. You could also speed pick with only your fingers too, though. An ad blocker. Okay. That's a good idea, Blackjack. I run everything with ad blockers all the time, though. I mean, I block ads. I'm sorry, those of you who get revenue off your ads, I apologize. You've not gotten a red cent from me because I block every ad everywhere, just naturally on the browser because I just hate things that pop. Like, my attention span's so horrible, right? I can't sit there and just look at something. All of a sudden, something else comes up. Forget it. I forget what I was doing, so can't have it. Very myopic that way. Yeah, you hear it. Let's see. Okay, so I guess we'll talk about soloing over a See, I normally play everything in minor key for the most part. Pretty much everything you hear from me is going to be minor, but we could try. Let's see. Let's try something. Let's do a science experiment. Let's see if I could play in a major key. I have no idea if we could. Sounds kind of familiar. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You gotta get down. You gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that. Here we go. mess it up? Pat Pell Room, good seeing you, brother. Thanks for popping in. Now let's try to do it in octaves. Here we go. Oh, it's got to be way down low. God, I can't play melodies, man. I don't know what it is. But I can play a scale. Yeah, every Sunday. See, I'm still a little elementary. I'm kind of a beginner at this. So yeah, that's Heart and Soul. That was right. Who called it? Oh, they're talking about all those stuff that makes your brain weird. Ionian, Mixo, and Penta. Let's see. So we could do the Ionian. Okay, so now what if we did a C Dorian? How would that sound? Wow, okay. Now our next mode would be the Phrygian. Let's do a C Phrygian. Woo! That's horrible. How about the Lydian? How about the mix of the Lydian? Nope, probably not. What's our next one? Aeolian, okay. Nope. What do you think of the Aeolian there? Okay then. Let's really make it painful and let's go ahead and do the Locrian. Here we go. think of the Locrian? Now, what if we took that Locrian, we moved it down by 1 fret? I'll bet you anything it'll sound good. You ready? Here's it up on its root. Now, what if we took it and moved it down by 1 fret? Watch this. Huh? See that sleight of hand right there? Thanks, Christoph. To try on all those dudes in here. The Locrian song. Yes, there is a Locrian song. Let's see. Well, we could do Happy Birthday in Locrian, couldn't we? Why not? Let's see. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, whoever. Happy birthday to you. Right? So that's a way of doing happy birthday in somewhat of a Locrian mode. So yeah, Locrian mode is not too bad, depending on where you start it. But see, it also works over this chord. Now the chord by itself doesn't sound that great. You know what I mean? But if we put it in context, like say if I put it here on the 2nd fret. Hear how dissonant that sounds? But if we did it followed by, or preceded by a major 7th, and then we went up to it. There we go. Like that chord by itself. Sounds pretty scary. Right? That'd be that chord. But yeah, once we get in there. Bossa stuff, yeah. That's bossa. Play the Aeolian A, Jimmy. The Aeolian A. Aeolian. I'm sure there's a punchline in there somewhere, but I'm missing it. Play the Aeolian in A. So the Aeolian in A over the C would then be what? What would that be? Well, I already played the Locrian in B, so I suppose that the Aeolian in A Ed Dana, I do believe you're onto something. So then what would happen then if I played the Mixolydian in G? Interesting. That also works. All right, what wouldn't work? Let's see. No, well, no. I think it would all work because, all right, let's see. What if I played like a Dorian in D? All right, let's try it. What if I played a Phrygian in E? You can tell I like the Phrygian because I shred it. Hang on. I want to see what you guys are saying, but I gotta turn off the notifications. No more Chrome. Remember, Jimmy, no more Chrome. For 2 and T for that. I'm completely lost and have no clue, but it's so cool. Yeah, modes tend to throw people off, but they don't have to. Because there's literally only 4 entire things that you play. You play this shape. There's a notification setting it. I know I tried hitting that damn gear thing, but it didn't get me anywhere. So maybe I'll try it again. Maybe I'll find it this time. Usually it takes me about 5 or 6 tries before I could actually find something. But yep, E Phrygian works. You know why? I could tell you exactly why. Because there's E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. In D Dorian, you got D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Huh, interesting. Okay, C major, then we would have C, B. What would that be? That'd be A. G. Oh my goodness gracious. F, E, D, C, B, A, G, A, yeah, G, F, E, D, and C. So they're all the same notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C. I always want to play out of key. So yeah, so that's the C major scale. It's just that all the other modes are just inversions of that. So it's the same scale. Once you know what notes are in the scale, then you know everything. We know that that's going to be a major. We know that's going to be a minor. That's going to be a minor. That's going to be a major. And that'll be a minor 7 flat 5, which I usually like to play here. And back to major. I got a request for blues with no backing. Blues with no backing. How do you play blues with no backing? Okay, well, let's see. So imagine we're doing something like a Red House, right? You would play over the same chords, Jack, because all they are. What chords would you play over with those modes? Oh, well, like this progression was the same thing. It was C major, A minor, F sharp to G. So, oh, okay. Well, bye, Grace. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Enjoy your Bible study. Everybody, subscribe to By Grace. By Grace, do you have a set schedule as to when you're going to be doing your live streams? You know, it was so funny. I was actually half of mind to invite like all my buddies over. I said, "Come on, let's go crash your live stream." It was great because you were having so much fun on your live stream. So yeah, Jack, you'd play, you know, over any chord basically. It's just, you know, the modes are kind of sort of a recipe, if you will, of potential notes that you could hit if you feel like being in key. That's really all they are, essentially. But there were notes in some of the modes that sounded cool if you altered the chord behind it. Oh yeah. Well, and what's too is that you could actually have chords that really kind of correspond even better to the modes, which is kind of neat as well. So say, for example, okay, let's get rid of that. Let's say that I'm just going to grab C. So let's say, for example, let's start with our Ionian, right? Well, a good chord for that would be the C major 7th. So if I played over it. I should just do something in rhythm. Let's see. Yeah, there are chord scales for every note, exactly. Rubbly, thank you. Thanks for popping in. It was good meeting you. So yeah, that would be more or less your principal chord. If you were to just like try to get into like full on chords that really kind of give out the flavor of the scale that you want to play over. Now, if we were to do the Dorian, you know what I mean, then we could do our minor 7th, or we could add our 6th in there as well. So then we got some nice and Jack, I know you know your chords, man. But for those who don't, Jack plays like every single chord imaginable in his song, so like so if we were like there's a nice Dorian right there. You know, I could even give it a little Latin bass line to it. Good seeing you, man. Subscribe to Guitar Hack if you have not already. You're in for a real treat. That should be sufficient. got loud. But so anyways, yeah, that would spell out the C Dorian really nicely. So those are some chords that could go underneath the C Dorian. But then you could also reharmonize. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with doing what the piano players like to do, which is reharmonizing. And I do that a lot over a given progression. So if I had, maybe say the same bass line. No. I may start off with something that sounds like some Dorian chords. Do that a lot because I find it kind of adds a little bit more color to things. All right, enough of this shit. Let's play. Let's try that one. Jazz. Start with some pentatonic. Little Dorian. Rick Danner, welcome. A lot of people have said that that's happening to them. For the people who have come for the shred. You got it, Rick. I try to stick all this stuff in the back of my brain so I don't have to really think when I'm playing. At least the fast stuff. This part, I can't talk and play. This stuff I can. Talk a little bit about sort of, my opinionatedness on how a note is approached. Because I think really, if you could give a note a certain amount of vibrato when you're playing it, you can make it sound like you really mean to play it. You know what I mean? You can really make it sound like... Yeah, give it a little attitude. Maybe it's a little bit old school. I don't know. I see a lot of these newer players nowadays. Sound like an old dude. Well, I am an old dude. What can I say? I see a lot of these modern players out there, and they play awesome, and they do all this stuff, but they just don't have the attitude there. You know what I mean? So, looking for more attitude in the lines. Even if you're not playing fast, just to give something that's just kind of like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, give that. Yeah, space and music is me, Jimmy. But I dig when you play all of them. Nice place to visit, but don't want to live there. I hear you. That's all good. Rick says your playing has some serious attitude, but in a good way. Thank you, dude. Before you can play 1,000 notes, you have to play one note right. Yeah, that's absolutely true. And really, I mean, you could get on with no shred whatsoever, literally, just as long as you put enough stank in it, as the way Jack the Rabbit put. They probably found it redundant. All the YouTube emails, well, my junk anyway. Oh, man. But yeah, no, Jack, you're absolutely right, man. You got to put a little stank in it, put a little bit of oomph, you know what I'm saying? Gives your sound tremolo, sustain, having taste, yes, absolutely. And Christoph knows. I've seen him play. He plays like that too. He plays with a whole shitload of attitude, and I love it. So yeah. So and I like progressions like this because they have attitude. So you take attitude and you mix it with attitude, and then you've got it. So if we're doing no shred whatsoever for a moment, I'll try not to, anyways. Now we'll talk about playing rhythmically with attitude. So that's kind of the next thing really is to kind of get more rhythmic with it. You know what I mean? Because then even the shredding can become pitches, love vibrato. Absolutely, yes they do. So now the next step on the ladder then is just to get more rhythmic. Thanks, man. I gave you that pitch vibrato. Yep. My wife has a vibrato. Look out. So then, at that point, if I want to incorporate shred, you could do it in a more rhythmic fashion. Sextuplets are pretty much my favorite way to go. Because it's not really shredding. It's more about just kind of making a rhythmic statement that counterbalances the other. So it's almost like capping them off with like a long drum fill. Pretty much. Just treating them like drum fills. And that goes back to like, balancing against 16th note. You know what I mean? Those are 16th notes, and then sextuplets would be the next step up. Fair to do it all legato. And those are sextuplets. Yeah, they're definitely faster, but they're still on rhythm, So even the shredding, I try to keep on rhythm if I can. If I start doing that kind of stuff, then who cares? But anything short of that usually will become that. But I prefer to pick the notes. I just like the sound of it. Yeah, you got it, Christoph. So I'm still trying to do that in rhythm. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I like the jazzy feeling, exactly, bebop. That's kind of what I've been trying to do, was basically kind of inject bebop into funk or rock or blues. That's always been the goal, pretty much. Because I always liked that bebop style of playing. Goodness, I gotta stop those notifications again. Go Brick, welcome, my friend. Yeah, we were just talking about guitar. And a quick rant about YouTube. What the hell are they doing? YouTube is making their oh, thank you, Thrash, appreciate that, man. Yeah, they're making their I have to do more of that over that progression because I love it, man. I don't know what they're doing, man. They're making their interfaces horrible. I might be sitting on the can wanting to respond to some comments, right? Well, I've got this little itty-bitty thing now, and it keeps on trying to push their stupid app on me. I'm not buying or downloading it. Not buying it. Definitely not buying it, but definitely not downloading it. Because it makes it hard to read. I'm trying to read everything, and yeah, ad block is good. Does ad block does it stop the notifications from coming up? You know, like blah 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 uploaded a video or whatever. Yes, I want to know that my subscriptions uploaded a video, but not during a stream, you know. Yeah, and that's the question too, because I'm thinking that using two different blockers at once. Electra, you got it down. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Alright, so let's try some more bebop lines over the top and see what we get. Oh, this time now we're going to allow it to go a little more out of key if we want. And that's the other thing, too, is that I love to do that funky scratching over drums. Yeah, nothing gets through. Are you playing with thinner or thicker strings there? Then, as comparison... Well, these are relatively thin. So these are 9-gauge strings. So some people like their 10s. Some people... I'll do a string poll. What kind of strings do you all use? Put them up there. I know I ask you this like pretty much all the time, but what kind of strings do you prefer, everybody? Ed Dana, Electra, Christoph, what strings do you prefer? 9s to 12s. Wow, so you use them all, Michael. Yeah. Elixirs, right. Those last you forever, don't they? 10s. He's using 94, 20. Yeah, that's right. Bass has a different thing altogether. Hey, that's all right. And then Christoph uses 10s, but have used 11s for years. Wow, you get a mad tone out of that. Wally, okay. Diodario 9, Jill like I am, absolutely. Andy Dion, welcome, my friend. How you doing? Let's see. Electra goes with 10s. Ernie Balls. Andy Dion, what strings do you use again? Take a little poll. Used 11s for the 7 strings, right? Yeah, I know, because you get them all floppy otherwise. Slinkies, Ernie Balls. Boy, that sure sounded bad the way I said it. Ernie Balls. I'm using them there balls on my guitar. Using them balls on my guitar. Using them balls on my guitar. I string that thing with balls. Using them balls on that guitar. Andy Dion uses 10 flat wounds on his Gretsch. Andy Dion uses 10s. That's why he has so much friends. He's got big balls. He's got big balls. But we got... Oh, I'll get hit for copyright for that. Can't do that. Copyright people will come after me in a bad way and they'll chuck this thing right off. That's why I play a lot of fast notes. Throw them copyright people right off. Got my 5-minute warning. Looks like dinner time's coming. So I'm going to jam us out. 11 was good for years, but went back to 10s for bending. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. Sorry, I got you struck. That's all right, man. No, probably not. I do stuff beyond recognition anyways. If they struck me, I would take it as a compliment. Okay, so let's do some more jamming. I think I'll use that same track. Let's see, because I was digging that. I was kind of feeling that. Or, you guys want to... what is for dinner? Some kind of chicken again. All I do is sit around eating birds all day, so... my wife cooks so well, so whatever it is, it's going to be good. All right, let's jam us out, shall we? Check out Metalhead Hippie tonight, everybody. Watch it from the very beginning. Make sure you catch my intro, too. All right, so let's do it. Sean, welcome. Shout out to my wife for the cookies. I'll make sure to pass it along. Let's crank the gain up and jam us out. Thank you, Andy. Once we get a high gain, we can do things like tapping. Yes, it does. That rhythm section was getting a little overexcited. Yeah, increasing the gain does help with tapping legato. Yeah, compressors. Helps with sweeping. Get some more bite in there. The hand hurts when you know it's working. Yeah, exactly. We could do the same thing with lower gain. I'd say the tapping's probably a little weaker. like that. A nice good gain discussion. I'm using boost. So it keeps the character of the amp. and then we can go. I think I went over my 5 minutes, but that's all right. I'll do a little more. Just because I'm feeling funky. Exactly. On. You're exactly right. All right. Well, that was fun. Thanks for making it such a fun stream. So you gotta finish strong like George Costanza, you know what I mean? If you guys ever watch Seinfeld, where he's like, all right, I'm out of here. All right, guys, good night. My wife cannot play guitar. Or she could if she wanted to, but we'd end up arguing if we went through lessons and stuff. So she plays good piano. Love, peace, chicken grease. Make it stank. Bring the twank. Keep on rocking. And yes, you could control the gain. You could turn it way the hell up. Make your amp feedback if you want. Metalhead Hippie tonight. Check him out. You guys are all cool kids, so thank you so much for coming in. And stay out of trouble, stay in trouble, whatever you like. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you on the flip side. I'm going to try to get some stuff up this week, so. Andy, I've not forgotten about your jam, so we're going to work on that. And it looks like Bumblefoot has a jam up, too, so I'm going to probably check that one out as well. Yeah, so anyways, that's it. You guys have an awesome night, and woo, keep rocking.